Wake up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy. Grab my glasses, I'm out the door.
Good morning. You're waking up with the morning show. Does mom keep talking about starting her own biz, or maybe she has an idea for a new invention? Lots of mompreneurs have done it. Here with some tips on how you or your mom can start a very successful new business is the founder of BlueSuitMom.com, Maria Bailey. Maria, good morning.
Good morning.
You know, a lot to get to here. Let's start with how the heck can we find time as moms? How can moms find time to kind of balance a career when taking care of the family also?
Well, you know, the key is to create boundaries around every segment of your life. So if you're paying attention to the children, that's your time for the children. If you're focusing on your business, and I know some moms that will even put up hours on their home office door. You know, I'm working from 3 to 5 so that the entire family knows not to disturb them.
Okay, yeah, that sounds like it would work. Now, being a mompreneur, I'd assume to make money, you got to have a little bit of money. And I know the thought of taking out loans for some might be a very scary or even not possible. So how about capital?
You know, only 2% of all women-owned businesses are venture capital funded, if you can imagine that. So a lot of women will go toward the small business loans. But, you know, if you can get creative, there's a lot of grant programs out there. Huggies MomInspired.com is one of them.
Okay.
They're awarding $15,000 grants to moms, and you can have an existing business and product, or just have a product in your mind and decide that you want to move forward, and you can apply online at HuggiesMomInspired.com.
I'd imagine, Maria, that a lot of moms have the ideas, but they necessarily don't know if they can go that extra step to make it reality. What are some of the ways women can market themselves and moms can market themselves and make this feel possible? You
know, word of mom, as I call it, has always been the most powerful marketing tool out there. And now with social media, women know they have built-in consumers because they might have 10,000 followers on Twitter or 100,000 followers on Facebook, whatever it is. They already have a built-in network.
Right. Okay, so that could work. So it's realistic to think so. Okay, now stay-at-home dads. I'm hearing this phrase more often. What about stay-at-home dads? Are they growing in popularity?
Well, there's about 800,000 of them. A lot of them actually are getting together with their wives and identifying, you know what, there's a need in the market. Here's an example. Zippity Doos actually was a product that a dad saw the mom frustrated over lice, and so they created a lice prevention shampoo together, and the mom runs the company.
Okay.
So it is possible to do it together. Another one, stay-at-home dad, Be Natal. This mom had morning sickness, and together they created a lollipop that cures morning sickness. So moms are really the mother of invention.
All right, Maria. Well, thank you so much for sharing your information with us. We do appreciate it. And to read about how one woman boss became a leader at her company, we've got lots of information for you. Just log on to southflorida.com/careers.
Well, as I'm sure you've heard, we're giving away